Hey teachers, today we're going to talk about how to set up a Google Classroom. So much of the work we do now requires the Google Suite, and most of it gets pushed through Classroom. So I wanted to show you how to set up a very basic classroom or classrooms for your particular sections. From my Gmail or my Google Drive, I can go up to my Rubik's Cube, and I can click More, or I can simply scroll down, either way. And at the very bottom you'll notice the classroom icon. Go ahead and click that. Now mine's already set up. Yours would be blank here if you've never set one up. So you would go to the plus sign. You're not joining a class, you're creating a class. So indicate that. As for me, I am teaching underwater basket weaving. Ooh, let's do the advanced course. Title your class. You can always come back and change this piece and create. And here it is, my very first Google Classroom class all set up. They give you some pretty stock features to it, so I wanted to show you how to change some things, but also show you the foundation of what the site offers. For a student to join your class, they're going to need this code at the bottom. In fact, let me make that a little bigger for you. The class code is always located in the bottom left here. They need to put that code in. Remember how we clicked the plus sign to create a class? They would click the plus sign to join a class, and they would enter your code. Once they do, they are officially in your class, and then this is what they see. Because I'm teaching advanced underwater basket weaving, I don't think that this background quite makes sense for that. So you can see I have my title, I have the instructor and who I am, but I'd like to tailor this to make it a little more friendly to what my class is actually about. You can go over here to select theme, and they give you some stock photos that you can pick from. Most standard subjects taught have something probably related to them in the section. There's also general patterns you can pick. Let's say, though, that you're teaching underwater basket weaving, and you're pretty certain there aren't any pictures, stock photos for that. You can always go to upload a photo as well. And clearly here there's nothing to grab from. So what we need to do is go do some searching. So I'm going to say underwater basket weaving. I should spell it correctly. And apparently it's a thing. And I click images, and then I can go find an image. Let's say I really like this one. I wouldn't grab it from here just yet, actually. I would take this image after having clicked it, and you see this button that says View Image? That's a much cleaner version of the photo. So I'll click View Image. Here it is. I'm going to right-click this image. Again, I'm going to right-click the image, and I'm going to save it into my whichever file you'd like. I usually put things in my downloads so I don't have to keep them. I can delete them later. And I'm going to title it Underwater Basket Weaving. Okay, save. I have my photo just downloaded there. I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom. And I'm going to select a photo from my computer, which is now in downloads. So you'd have to go find the file to which you saved the photo. Mine's in downloads. And actually, instead of looking for it, I could just start typing underwater. There it is, basket weaving. I can open it. And then most photos will need to be resized. So this little box here will indicate what exactly is going to show up in that banner. As you can see, the shape is like the banner at the top of your Google Classroom. Let's see, I want to get a little bit of him and a little bit of the work he's doing. Maybe like right there. I can always come back and change this too. I've selected my class theme. There we go. It now at least matches what it is I'm doing. It even changed my color scheme a little bit as well. So Google does that so that everything has that feng shui to it. Colors match. Looking good. The other parts that you should know about your Google Classroom are a couple of the sections. So it says, welcome to your class. You can start the tour. I encourage you to do that. Google does really nice step-by-step walkthroughs of how to use the features. The basics you should know are that the stream is every assignment you post along here, or announcement, or question, and we'll talk about that in a separate screencast. In this case, though, you should know this is the main screen, and you'll see all your assignments posted here eventually in a thread as you start to do that. Your Students tab will show you all the students who typed in this particular code and who are a part of your class. And then the last section is About. I originally thought this was really a section just to talk about myself as an instructor. It has my contact info for students. I can invite another teacher to be part of my class. But I think an underrated feature of this About section is that it says Add Materials here. For staple items in my class, things students will have to repeatedly access, or maybe my syllabus, for example, things that are seminal to the course, I can click Add Materials, title it, and I can go grab that document either from my Drive, which is the Drive icon here, or maybe it's a Word document, so it's an attachment, which you could also grab from Drive if that's where you've saved it. But this is a really nice section just to curate items that students may need. So again, you have the About section, you have your Students section, and you have the stream where all of your assignments are. From here, navigating is pretty straightforward. If you click on your name at the top right, you can sign out of your account. If you click on the lines at the top left, that will help you jump immediately to other classrooms you've created. Maybe they're different courses or they're different periods. You can also jump to your archived classes, like from the year before, for example. And I'll talk about that in a separate screencast. You could jump to your calendar, or you can click this button and it takes you back to the original page where all of your different courses are offered. I hope that's helpful. Please contact me if you have any questions regarding setting up a Google Classroom, or you know something really cool that I don't in terms of features, and have fun from there. Check out the other screencasts on how to use Google Classrooms to a more nuanced degree.